Your beloved Jacksonville Jaguars enjoying a bye week for the first time this season. Folks, they played 11 straight weeks, traveling all over the country and internationally as part of life in the NFL. Head coach Doug Peterson telling us his team is exhausted. Shaz Pirani under center tonight, finding out how they manage life on the road.
The Jaguars will travel just over 22,000 miles this season across 20 time zones. It sounds like a lot, and it is. But surprisingly, it is only the 11th most miles a team will travel this season. But regardless of how much or how little a team travels, it can really affect the mind and body in the long term.
Throughout the years here, we've always kind of felt like our backs been against the wall, so obviously being on the road contributes to that. But we try and win games, so wherever we are, we got to do that.
Center Mitch Morse, now in his 10th NFL season, says mitigating sleep deprivation is his key to easing life on the road.
Finding wins throughout the day, because there's a lot more suffering in this business than there is gratification at times. So that's when you lean into guys and pour into them.
With half the season on the road, and even more for the Jaguars this year since they played 2 games in London and don't have any back-to-back home games in Jacksonville, mental fortitude becomes crucial.
Our staff has done a really good job at preparing us, whether it's going over to London and coming back, of just doing the right things to not only get us right from a physical standpoint, but from a mental standpoint, making sure we're getting enough sleep, recovery.
For rookies like Jarian Jones, there's no complaints because life on the road is actually easier than in years past, especially with the team private jet.
Well, in college you ain't really fly PJ, so we flying PJ, and being gone 8 hours, you can let your seat back, lay back, go to sleep. I ain't really get to do that in college. You always sitting stationary, so I think that's one of the biggest. And then you got a little more free time. You can really just go out and see stuff in the NFL compared to college.
The Jags have already put their most taxing trip behind them. However, this season, they have their latest bye in team history as they will not play in Week 12 for the first time. Reporting, Shaz Pirani, First Coast Sports.